So our brand, Cure Skincare, recently did $1 million in a day, and it's the third year in operation. So in this video, I want to explain to you why I love creating these pop-up stores and how this could actually help your D2C brand. Now, I use this strategy multiple times with multiple brands. Another brand I used it for was Skywalkers. We went from $0 to $2 million in just 4 months, and we launched it with 3 pop-up stores around Australia in conjunction with online marketing activities. Look, the days of Facebook arbitrage are dead. It's getting harder and harder to market online. And activations like this pop-up store could be the lifeline of your business. Because don't forget, you have a product to sell to consumers. And I think a lot of e-commerce owners are so autistic in the way they actually want to acquire their customers and not trying to think outside the box. And I'm often thinking about, where can I go where others aren't? How can I develop a moat where other people can't? So the 4 main reasons why I like doing these pop-up stores is that number 1, customer intelligence. Like, when you think about it, you're gonna build a lot more customer intelligence by speaking to, say, 50 people in a day in this store than you would spend sending like 100 post-purchase emails or even Zoom calls, whatever it might be. You're gonna learn so much about what the problems are of the customers you're serving, what the solutions they've opted for in the past that aren't working, what their hopes, dreams, and desires are, what their pains and problems are. And this then is gonna fuel your marketing message. And it's so powerful, like literally. You can't beat in-person interactions. That's the first thing. And then the second reason is that your marketing, as I mentioned, will just get better all around. Your messaging will be able to connect to your different avatars that are coming into the business because you start to understand them better. You'll be able to use the language they use in order to convert them later. Now, the third reason why I love these pop-up stores is because trust. Like, imagine rocking up to a store like this. How much do you trust the brand, particularly in the skincare industry? We see real people behind it. You see amazing, beautifully designed big mask stands like this. You will immediately trust the brand. And especially when you plaster all over socials, the brand immediately gains a lot more trust, especially in today's world where skepticism is at an all-time high of online brands. And the last one is product development. When you go deep with a customer and you try to understand how they're using your product, why they want to use it, what they've used in the past, how they envisage using it in their day-to-day life, particularly in skincare, because it's a lot about trying to create integrations with the product and make it a habit so they actually do get the results. You start to be able to develop the product and tailor it towards the customer's needs a lot more, because you can go in further depth about why they need the product and when they're planning to use it. So they're the 4 main reasons. The first one's customer intelligence, the second one's to improve your marketing, the third one's to build brand trust, and the fourth is product development. Now, a lot of brands have used this strategy extremely well. I think Jones Road is using it now. I think Hexclad, people often forget, that was built from a Costco roadshow. And above all this, something I probably didn't even mention was that your online marketing activities start to increase efficiency because you start to elevate your brand in that region and it creates bigger in-market audiences for Facebook to go after. So not only do you make money via the store, it ends up being a fantastic activation and a fuel source for your digital marketing exercises. So they're the 4 main reasons why I love this store. Now, to give you some operational aspects of it, they're not that expensive. You can get a store like this in terms of the size, right? The busiest part of the year for $2,000 to $3,000 a week. So you'll break even. If you're a single founder and don't have money, you can operate the store yourself. You could break even at like $500 to $2,000 a day, depending on what you're selling, right? Not much with all the foot traffic that's coming across. You can give out samples. You can do so much at activation like this at a fraction of the cost. And look, don't get overwhelmed by our fancy setup. Our store probably costs about $60,000 to build. But when I did Skywalkers back in the day, I literally had one stand and just like carpet. That was it, and the product's there. And I would then use my ability to sell to communicate to customers. So don't overcomplicate it. Get a store. Probably the best thing you can do for your e-commerce brand if you're serious about it, because you're just gonna learn so much in such a short amount of time. And then the best part is, if it is profitable, you know how easy it is to scale? You don't have to worry about the Facebook algorithm or YouTube or Google. You just open up more stores and you can do that in every single country. So our plan for QA is to literally invest a lot more money into these stores all around the world to learn as much as possible. And even if it's at a break even, I'm happy, because this is a different customer coming to a shopping center than they are online. So either way, if it's a break even, it's just a fantastic marketing play for brand awareness. And if we make money, it's literally just a bonus. But can you just imagine having hundreds, maybe even thousands of stores around the world? What that will do for your brand? Priceless, right? So go ahead, get yourself a pop-up store. If you're serious about growing your brand, you won't regret it. And if you found this video helpful, then click the link below. I've got another video where we go through how we did $1 million a day and the 4 main leverage points behind building any e-commerce brand.